In terms of being an ally, right? What is really a real allyship to you? What should we do as ally to help your community to be heard, to be seen, to be celebrated?
That's such a fucking fantastic. Oh,
well, I about it a lot.
We don't have kids here.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a great question. And I think right now in the US, we are having a countrywide conversation about what it is to be an ally, not just for LGBT people, but for people of other races too. And I think there's been a lot of really great discussion around that. And I think one of the things is to actively educate yourself and seek out answers to questions that you might have, or just like listen to voices of people that are in the community that you want to support, because you might learn something like, oh, I heard them talk about pansexuality. I've never heard that before. What is that? And then go research it. So I would say just like go and educate yourself and try to find resources and podcasts or books or TV shows that kind of open the door to that world. And for the people in your life who are LGBTQ, etc., that you want to support, show them that you have their back. Don't just tell them that you have their back. Telling them is important. But let's say like you're together at work and you know one of your colleagues is queer, but the boss says something like homophobic. For them to have to say something about it could be really scary, or it might not be well received because somebody might think like, oh, they're just getting emotional because of that issue. But if you say, hey, that wasn't okay, and this is why, or maybe you could have said this like this instead, just kind of stepping up and defending folks.
In conversations oftentimes when there's no LGBTQ people in the room, like when
even if somebody's not there,
like, and you say, hey, like I have gay lesbian friends, like that's really hurtful, or like do you know anyone? Like there's ways to engage with people and have those uncomfortable conversations sometimes.
Yeah, and it requires putting yourself out there, and it could be scary for you too, but that's part of being a good ally.